Hi, welcome back to Rebecca's Travels. Today I'm going to be talking about ferry ports in the UK. So let's jump right into it. There's different ferry ports all around the UK going to different places. Some going to Europe, some going to different islands. So I'll tell you about some of the main ones. With one of the main ones is Dover to Calais, so that takes about an hour and 15-20 minutes. Really depends on the sea level. There's others going from Holyhead to Dublin, and that takes about 4 hours and 15 to 20 minutes. Again, it depends on the sea. Again, there's one from John O'Goats in Scotland to the Shetlands and the Orkney Islands. There's also one from Oban to the island of Mull, and again there's lots of different ferry crossings. One from Portsmouth or Southsea to the Isle of Wight. Yes, it's Portsmouth to the Isle of Wight, sorry. And again, you can also get one to the Isle of Man as well. So yes, there's lots to choose from. And again, it really depends where you want to go, whether you want to go to Europe or Ireland or just a small island such as the Isle of Wight off the coast of England. Then you have got a ferry port for you. Now, getting to the ferry port, you can get to ferry ports by a wide range of solutions. You can go on a coach tour, and they'll take you. It's all included in the coach tour package. Also, you can take motorbikes, and you can also lorries go on ferries as well, cars. So yes, there's obviously different types of transport that go on ferries. Also, if you live in the city and want to get to another place, then you can do that as well. Say for instance you live in Portsmouth, and you wanted to get to the Isle of Wight, and vice versa, you wanted to go from the Isle of Wight to the mainland, then you can do that by ferry crossing, and I think it only takes about 20 minutes. So yes, there's like overnight options as well as short ferry journeys taking between 20 minutes to just over an hour. So it depends where you want to get to. So yes, again, different variety of transport is allowed on the ferries as well. You can take pets also on the ferry. Obviously, I would definitely keep them on a lead, dogs for instance. Again, another thing is I would definitely get to the ferry port again as soon as you can, because obviously you do have to wait and check in before you get onto the ferry. If your ferry port's nearby, then you could probably even get by a local bus or train to the ferry. So yes, there's a variety of ways of getting there. Again, the majority of the people do go by car or coach, but there are other ways of getting there with motorbikes and scooters as well. While you're on the ferry, most ferries have like a games room, and most also have cafes. It really depends how long your boat trip is, really, for instance. And most also will have a bar as well, serving alcoholic drinks and soft drinks. Also there'll be a restaurant as well, and there's also a first class place on most ferries as well, like a first class lounge. You will have to pay extra for those. Obviously, if you're cruising overnight on a ferry, then you may also get a cabin as well. Accommodation, it really just depends, but again, there's lots to do on board the ship. There's duty free shopping where you can get handbags, makeup, like women's and men's deodorants and body care, also handbags and maybe different clothing items such as bikinis, and perfumes, fragrances for women, men, and cigarettes as well, chocolates, sweets. I mean, all different types of gifts, ranging from, again, designer to basically chain store brands, mass market brands like L'Oreal. So yes, there are a good variety. Also, you can, on the ferries, you can go outside, sit outside on the ferry as well. I think if you want to smoke on the ferry, then you may then I think you will have to go outside, but there's also toilets, men's, women's, disabled, and wheelchair access, children's baby changing rooms on there as well, so they've got all those facilities. Again, remember what deck you're on, because of getting back to where you need to be. Again, queues can get long for food, so you can also take your own packed lunch on the ferry as well. But if you do want to get any food, then again the ferry can be busy. So again, I would definitely get food earlier on, as soon as you can, really, on a ferry if you are getting food, rather than leave it later, because again the restaurant down on the boat could close up later. But yes, there's a wide variety of food on the boat. There's salads, there's kids meals, there's kids price meals, or there's like main course meals like fish and chips, chicken and chips, for instance. Again, it really depends on the ferry. You can also get sandwiches as well if you want to get sandwiches and a drink, tea, coffee. You can also get those on the ferry. So yes, a wide variety. There's different decks also, so it depending what deck you are. A lot of the ferries are coloured, what deck, and you just need to remember to go down those stairs of your colour and onto the deck number, and just look for basically your vehicle. So it is easy to do, but again, ferries can get busy. So also whether it's a smooth crossing or a jumpy crossing, really depends on what time of the season you're going. If you're going in winter, then it's likely to be a very choppy crossing, so the boat is likely to go up and down. Again, if you do get seasickness, then make sure you take your seasickness pills, because before you go on the ferry, or when you're supposed to take them. Or if you have got any other medication, make sure you take it at the right time. Again, you can buy emergency products on the ferry, such as sanitary towels, or Tampax, whatever you use, for the time of the month, basically. So yes, so I think that's about it. In the summer, if you're travelling on ferries, waters do tend to be calmer, so it's not so choppy. But again, if you read the weather, then it should tell you beforehand if you Google it, what the waters are likely to be like, say a week before or even a day before, so you have some idea. So yes, again, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next video, which is going to be an airline travel special. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thank you, you mean a lot to me, you subscribers and other viewers that are watching my channel. Thank you. And my next video is going to be tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Bye for now.